Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration, intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 381 of the Daily 180, and today we're going to be continuing our series of N words. I'm back in the office today, taking just a couple of seconds to make sure I put this out first thing in the morning so that all of you can get the benefit of this and see if it can help you get a jump start on your day. Today, the word we're going to be talking about is a word that sometimes I like to say, but I don't always like to hear. I've spent a lot of I guess I should tell you the word. The word is next. I've spent a lot of my time and a lot of my life outside of my work environment doing theater, auditioning for shows and trying to be the person that's going to be selected to be part of a cast to go forth and do some kind of a theatrical performance or do some kind of a dramatic interpretation and tell a story for a group of people that will come in and pay money and clap when I'm done and cheer for me as I do a good job, right? Some of us like that, some of us don't. But I will never forget the first time that I had the experience of going into a cattle call audition for a major organization, major entertainment organization. Not going to tell you who it was. And before I even got a chance to do more than open my mouth and sing my first note, the casting director said, "Next." And that was it. It was over. I was on my way. When you're at an audition, you don't want to hear next. But sometimes we have to consider the fact that there are people auditioning for us. Now, I'm not saying necessarily we're doing it the same way. We're not necessarily sitting there and watching people, and saying next, next, next. Although I have done that, I've had the opportunity to be a director too, and I will tell you honestly, I never say next before somebody gets a chance to do their thing. I let them do their thing, and then I say thank you. But for me, as I think about my life, I think about all of the things that are auditioning for me and my attention. I think about the different kinds of websites that are coming up to me and that are saying, "Hey, pay attention to me, pay attention to me, pay attention to me." And I say to myself sometimes, is this really going in the direction that I want to go? Or is this just going to distract me? And in my head, I say, next, and I move on. When friends come to me with opportunities or ideas or things that need to be done, sometimes I can do them and sometimes I'll help them. And sometimes I can say, absolutely, this is something in my line. And other times they'll come to me and they'll say, well, what about this opportunity? What about this? And I'll say to myself, that doesn't really fall into the line that I'm trying to pursue. You know what? No, thank you very much. But in the back of my mind, I'm hearing, next. Sometimes, in order to pursue the things that are the most important to us, to really make progress on the things that matter most to us, we have to be willing to look at a lot of things that are in front of us and say, next. Warren Buffett said that the one skill that the most successful people in the world are good at is saying no. Maybe that's something that we need to think about. Although instead of saying no, we say next. I hope this has given you something to think about and something that can be useful for the day. If it has, make sure you share it with somebody else. Share it on your Facebook, share it on your LinkedIn. We'd love to have this go out to as many people as we possibly can. And in the meantime, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can be reminded when we put these new ones out. My name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.